Zach Catanzareti front stretch in the back. This is for all four of you guys. There's very distinct stories coming into this race. All four of you have a very distinct story. In your opinion, how does your story stack up against the other three?
Well, I'm not even close, so, to the story. I know for this one for sure, and that one for sure. We'll just, yeah. So, it's between those three.
He's the favorite. We're the sentimentals. That's all there is.
The way I see it, these three next to me are supposed to win the championship. And I'm probably not, so that's a pretty cool story in itself.
We'll go to Zach, Tom, and Jerry.
Zach Catanzareti front stretch. Two questions.
Tom and Jerry. I've been dying to say that.
Thought I was the only one that caught that.
Great order, man. Awesome. Sorry, Zach.
It's okay. First question for Ryan. Brad interviewed you in Victory Lane. You did that to him yesterday, so how was it to reverse roles?
That was awesome.
Of all the actors that you've worked with, who would you think would make the best NASCAR driver?
Angelina Jolie.
So how much, now having three, I mean, how much more emphasis does it put on road course racing and your personal setups, and what are your thoughts on Sonoma?
It's an interesting question, Zach. I think if you would have asked me any of the questions that would have been asked today, that would not have come to mind. So that's good. Zach gets the start for original question. But no, it's a good one. I think looking at Sonoma.
And how are the restarts planned out for you?
I guess I'll go ahead and start with that one because I was always in the back. So restarts were great for me because I'd have huge draft runs by the time we got to turn one. And
on the flip side of that, starting up front sucked. I almost wrecked it twice on those last couple of restarts, getting loose on the inside. I'm sure Brett saw.
Try to make it loose.
Yeah, Brett was part of that last one, but.
Zach Catanzareti front stretch. Did you have any expectations that he was going to make contact with you for the win?
My Banfield Camry was really awesome today. We had a great race car. My guys made some awesome adjustments to it, so it was really good for us to have an opportunity to run and race for the win like that.
Samantha doesn't seem to like all these late race restarts. Does she seem like one of the more relieved people every time in Victory Lane, at least when it comes down to finishes like that?
She's a really good mix of not quite a Kim Burton and not quite another wife that just goes back to the bus and doesn't pay any attention. So I love her to death for supporting what I do and being out there on the box and being a part of our team and what we do. She's a
this is where you got your first win for the team back in 2015. You said Shea was here. It seems like a really special place for you, one of your home tracks.
One of them, yeah.
One of them.
Yeah.
Does your career with the 78 team really, would you call this a successful season if you were to go into the chase, into the playoffs and win, a few races and turn this season around? Would you call this a successful season in that manner?
I'm not in the playoffs. That was I'm not in the playoffs, so it's not gonna. I mean, a successful season is winning the championship, and that's not going to happen this year.
You've raced the Indy 500. What would you say is the biggest difficulty of racing that type of car? And two of you ran the double. What would you say was the most difficult part of doing that type of event?
The IndyCar event or Indy 500? What's the most difficult part? Having a good car is important. You can't muscle a car around Indy. So.
Zach Catanzareti front stretch. I believe you said Zach Catanzareti front stretch.
Okay. Thanks.
I believe you said the other two times you changed your helmet was Paul Tracy and Dan Weldon. So explain those two circumstances and why have you had the same helmet for so long?
Well, the back of it actually does say it only took 20 years and 314 races to try something new. Thanks for all the fast times and always making us look cool. Yeah, so
Zach Catanzareti, Redmond's Racing. You raced wheel to wheel with Mark Martin in 2012 right here. You raced wheel to wheel with Mark Martin. Do you have an update on your race car junkyard? I know Michael Waltrip offered you Michael McDowell's Texas car. Are you gonna take it?
It's out there. It's out there already. I haven't had a chance to ride back there and see it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess Michael had held on to that thing for so long, and he just texted me and said, "Hey, you want this?" And I said, "Sure." So we went and got it.
Do you think it would be any different, or do you think it would be that Alonso effect would really carry the sport through the year?
Sorry, what did Alonso ask?
I'm just kidding. I'm totally messing with you.
Go ahead. Who?
Zach? Zach Catanzareti, front stretch. What did Keelan think about the Monster Mile Trophy in Victory Lane?
You like that trophy, Key? It's pretty cool. Yeah. For whatever reason, Miles the Monster is really the only one that he's been into. So we got him a stuffed animal to start the day just in case things didn't go very good. Got to cover your bases as a parent.